Mate, firstly, thank you for speaking with me and being so open. Can you just explain who you are and what unit that you're part of?
My name of the unit is Yassam Lachish. Actually, it's a special police unit, and our mission is to fight against terrorists mostly, and that's all.
And how long does it take to get into a special forces unit?
It's a long procedure.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's our guys. Actually, it takes around 1 year of different exams to pass, and after you pass it, you can join our unit. You need to have an army background. You need to be a combat soldier, a background of combat soldier, at least we have Rovai. It's like the level of your army service.
Yes.
So we are asking for a specific level of service, and after that you can join us.
Amazing. And how did things on the 7th of October unfold for you? Because no one was expecting this. Where were you, and how did that horrible day actually unfold?
It was really surprising, especially about me. I was at home, and I woke up because of the sirens of the rockets in my city. And after a few seconds, I got a message that we need to go really fast to our unit to take our guns and everything that we need, and we need to go to fight.
And what did you first see when you entered Sderot?
It was chaos.
Right.
It was totally chaos. I saw many terrorists running here on the road. They were they had many different guns. They had RPGs, grenades, they had explosion stuff. And they were really organized.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you that it was very organized?
I think yes.
Yeah.
Because we got used to that our enemy, he is old, he's using old weapon, his techniques are not modern, but they came ready. Yeah. They came ready to murder and to kill.
And what was your first initial combat with them when you arrived?
Actually, it doesn't happen here. Right. It happened in Yad Mordechai. Yeah. And when we were driving to Sderot, actually our driver, he saw one RPG rocket that was flying to our direction. So he actually stopped the car, we went out and we started to shoot back. And there were many units over there. And we heard by the police radio, that they're trying to capture the police station. And the policemen, they were asking for help. So we had to move on, even though we were shot there, and to come here for the battle over Sderot.
And then how did that battle unfold?
We just entered to this area, to this road. We saw around 20 terrorists here, and we just started to do what we need. We started to shoot them, to use our techniques of fight, to eliminate them.
And can you tell the story of when you engaged successfully one of the terrorists?
Yes, it happened straight when I came to this city. I came here, and can I move?
Yeah, go for it.
And actually, our car stopped something here.
Yeah.
I went out from the car, and I saw one terrorist with the RPG trying to run to cross the street.
Right.
And I actually shot him. And we started, we did one line, and we started to move to fight with the others.
Right.
We didn't have time to take shelter or something like this. It was very fast, and our reaction was very fast.
And how did that initial engagement feel?
You don't have any emotions. You don't think about anything. You just think that you need to look here.
Yeah.
You need to find your enemy, and you just need to shoot him.
And your team, obviously, you're in a very heavy firefight at that point. Yeah. Did your team take any dead or wounded?
Yeah, we have many wounded guys.
Right.
Because after what happened here, we saw two guys who were running to the train station. and we actually were running after them.
Yes.
During their run, they started to take off their bags and the RPGs that they had because they wanted to be faster.
Yes.
And when we saw that they're trying to, take off their things, we started to slow down.
Yeah.
Because we knew that they're trying to do something to us, maybe to put some grenade or something or some explosion. So when we entered inside the bushes, actually they made ambush on us,
Right.
like from 5 meters.
Wow.
Yeah, and straight after the ambush, one of our guys got shot by 8 bullets. And after that, one of my best friends also got 1 bullet, and we were only 4. And it was me and the commander of my unit. We were together, and during the fight, as I said before, one of the terrorists, he threw a grenade on us.
Yeah.
So I said, "Grenade," and I laid on the ground. After the explosion, I started to shoot faster. I found the terrorists, and I eliminated them.
And what was the fate of the 2 other members of your 4-man team?
What do you mean?
Were they killed or injured?
No, one of them is extremely injured. He's still in the hospital, and the other one is okay. He got only 1 bullet.
Okay. And how long did the battle for Sderot, the town where the city that we're in, how long did that?
10 hours.
Right.
10 hours because the terrorists who captured eventually the police station, actually they took hostages over there, and it was really hard battle.
Can you tell us about some, I know it's a sensitive question, but about some of the atrocities that we saw unfold online here?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about some of that? We saw grenades thrown in bunkers at children and families. Can you tell us about some of the things you saw?
After this battle, we started to search for other terrorists inside the city, and actually we crossed some bus stop, and there were like grandmothers who were staying there waiting for their bus, like 6 or 7, and they were all shot in the head. And after that, after they shot them again to make sure that they're dead. And like my grandmother, she is a Holocaust survivor, and for me it was just unbelievable to see it again, because on that day 1,400 people were killed. It didn't happen since the Holocaust.
And what about children that we've seen?
We saw many children dead. We saw burned children who were, they just took their hands, like they killed them, they burned them.
Yeah. And how does that make you feel? Do you still think about that a lot?
Sometimes it's in my head, because we also see different videos from other places, and as a father, it's not so easy for me.
Yeah.
But I have a mission. I have a mission to save my country, and I will do everything for that, and my guys will do everything for that, and other units will do everything for that, and all army will do everything for that.
Yeah.
I want to say that we got shot. It was really hard in the beginning, but right now it's a different situation. Right now we're ready to give back.
And what is now, I guess, what is the mission? What now is the primary goal of yourself as Special Forces Police? What comes next?
From what I can say, right now we're defending the city. We are reacting to different things that still going on inside. We're searching for people who can hide somewhere. We're going from house to house, from factory to factory, and try to find those bastards.
Yeah. And how many people have you found, I guess, after the fact now? We're a couple of weeks beyond. We still hear that there's been Hamas terrorists being found as well in areas like this.
Yeah, as I said, they came ready. They came with a lot of water, with supply, with food, with the medic stuff, with everything.
Yeah.
And let's see, maybe we'll find someone more.
Does that concern you that they were more prepared? They weren't a ragtag terrorist group. They were a fully prepared terrorist group in gear similar to like you've got on, and I can see you've got cat tourniquets and all this. Does that concern you that they've seemingly stepped it up?
Actually, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. I'm ready to fight. Whoever come to kill my family, to kill my people, I will kill him first.
Yeah. And how prepared is your unit and Israel as a whole to cross to eliminate Hamas?
We are ready. We are ready. We are training very hard. We were training before 7th of October, and after 7th of October, our training started to be much harder.
Yes. And specific training, I'm guessing, for tunnels for urban combat?
I don't want to speak about that.
Yes, of course. Is there anything you see, I guess, online that you think the media is not telling the truth on? As we've seen people doubt about children being killed and burnt, and as well as people will paint yourself as an Israeli soldier. They'll paint you with the same brush of the Hamas terrorists. Is there anything you see online that you think is just completely false?
I want to say that everyone who has different doubts about what happened, I invite him to come to Israel and to see by his eyes the atrocities that happened over here. Because no one will forget 7th of October.
Yeah. And is the Israeli government supporting units like yours in everything they need as far as equipment, medical care, and also care after the fact? Myself as a veteran, I know a lot of the injuries come on the mental, psychological stage well after. Is that all being looked after sufficient?
We have support 24/7 of supply, of food, of guns, of everything that we need. We have psychological support as well. Our families are support. They had support. Many of our families, they moved to different areas just to calm their down, that they will relax. And the government support us a lot. We feel it, and we really appreciate that.
Right. And does that support, you feel, extend to the wider Western community who's supporting as well? Do you feel that too?
From what I see on the media, of course, because I'm not involved in such stuff, yes.
I guess militarily, more so, the militaries have really, stepped up this deployment of Australians into the Middle East as well, in case this conflict broadens. Is that a fear of units like yours and units in the north that this could expand?
I think I'm not suitable to answer such questions because right now I'm here, I'm fighting on south, so what happened on north, I think other units will react as well, because there are many other units.
Yeah. And what is your feelings towards the civilians within Palestine? Because we will be told by media like Al Jazeera and other medias, we'll be told that you have completely dehumanised them, that you see the civilians as Hamas. What is your feeling towards the civilians in there as well?
Look, the Hamas is using the Palestinians as human shield. So I blame Hamas that many Palestinians are dying, because he is the responsible for their life. He called himself as the leader of Gaza Strip, and he's using his own people as a human shield. I don't use any civilians here to stay in front of me when I have fight. He is using children, he is using old people, he is using women, just to stay above him and to be as a shield. Yeah. So when they're dying, civilians die, it's only because of Hamas.
And if and when units like yours or other units, special forces units, cross into Gaza Strip, how high of a priority is it to protect civilian life there as well?
It's the high priority, the highest priority. Every time when the Israeli army bomb, before they're bombing, they're sending messages that you need to evacuate from your home because this home is going to be bombed. So we're humans. Israel is a democratic state, and for us, human life is the most important. But when those bastards came here, I even cannot call them humans, because what they did, it was just I cannot find any words to explain what they did here.
Yes. Amazing. Is there anything else you'd like the military community wider or the Western sort of world who listen to this English to know?
I will ask them to support us, to understand us, and to think that they can be the next one. Because what happened here can happen in the West, can happen in the US, can happen everywhere. And we're here not to kill Palestinians, not to kill civilians. We're here to defend our own land, the land that we really love.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I really wish you all the best and all the protection.
Thank you very much.